This is about to be the worst video I ever record. I'm in my car. I have no voice. It is 90 degrees outside. But the worst thing just happened to me at work. I'm sitting there minding my business. On my way to the bathroom, my phone rings. I look down, John. Now, John is my coworker. Me and John talk basketball all the time. I answer the phone. What's up, John? Hey, did you see Jaylen Brown for Paul George? Hey, John. Stop playing. I'm busy. No, I'm serious, dude. John, it's not funny. No, dude, look at ESPN right now. I'm pulling up my phone, going over to Twitter. Whole time I'm pulling this up, I'm like, John, like, what are you talking about? Like, what? I opened that. I'm, like, speechless. I'm speechless. John is still talking to me on the phone. All I can respond to him is like, I mean, I have no words. I start leaning against the wall. Slowly, I sink down. I hit the floor of my retail job's bathroom. I'm sitting on the floor. Refreshing Twitter. Because I see it, I go, Shams got hacked. He got hacked. There's no way. This just went through. We got hacked. So I'm refreshing Twitter. John, it's on the phone. There's fireworks going on. God knows why. Refreshing Twitter. Because there's just no way this is happening right now. All I get is more and more confirmation. I sat there on the floor with John talking in my ear about nothing for 30 minutes. 30 minutes! I knew a Jaylen Brown trade was coming. I didn't want to trade Jaylen Brown. And at first, I didn't want to believe it. And I didn't even want to trade him for Giannis. I was looking at a Jaylen Brown for Giannis swap and was going, maybe you would have to convince me. And we just traded. Nah. We, Brad Stevens and the Boston Celtics, traded Jaylen Brown for Paul George and 2 second-round picks. I cannot understand why you would do that. If Jaylen Brown's trade value is that low, don't trade him. I'd rather him be on the team and not play than have Paul George on my basketball team. I have spent the whole day trying to be so calm because I've been at work. I have avoided every single message, notification that I have received over this because I knew one little thing would set me off. You traded Paul George, 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks for Jaylen Brown. Finals MVP, Jaylen Brown. MVP candidate, Jaylen Brown. 6th best player, according to All NBA last year, Jaylen Brown. Paul George is 36 years old. He's 36 years old. He has 2 years left on his contract that are $60 million, just about. It's slightly under. But for ease purposes, $60 million each. $60 million each for 2 years. Jaylen Brown is under contract for more time on $61 million. $61 million. And as much as I love JB, because I'm losing my goddamn mind over this trade, as much as I love JB, $61 million is a lot for Jaylen Brown. It's a lot. So why would I be okay with $1 less million for Paul George at 36? Paul George is 36 years old. He has been washed for 3 years. 3 years we have been saying Paul George is not playing well. Paul George has not been playing well for 3 years. He has had arguably the worst contract, the most immovable contract in the league for 3 years. And now he's on my team. And what did it cost me? Half of my team. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. It's not like I'm so mad. Let's try to analyze this because everyone's going, "Hey, Brain, you went to school for sport. Hey, Brain, you do analysis things, so let's analyze it." Okay, so we trade Jaylen Brown. Again, as I mentioned, Finals MVP, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, All-NBA multiple time, recent All-NBA multiple time, was literally just in MVP conversations, had the best season of his career, that Jaylen Brown. Pros, it's Jaylen Brown. He's one of the best, if not the best wing defender in the league, and he is an elite scorer. He is a complete player. He has been with your franchise since 2016. It has been 10 years that Jaylen Brown has been on my team. He is a fan favorite. He is part of one of the best duos in the league. You trade Jaylen Brown, which again, I knew was coming, and I was trying to come to terms with it. I was not going to be happy regardless of the trade package. But this one felt like I just got cheated on. I feel terrible. I feel awful. I feel so bad that I don't even want to watch basketball anymore. I love basketball. I want my career to be basketball. I feel so bad right now that I don't even want to watch basketball anymore. I don't want to. I don't care. We traded Jaylen Brown for Paul George, who is 36, on one of the worst contracts in the league, has been dealing with injury issues, just had a suspension for substance abuse, 2 first-round picks. One I'm pretty confident is a pick swap. So really like 1.5 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks. I would rather us just trade Jaylen Brown for Kelly Oubre than Paul George. I'd rather us just trade for Scoot Henderson. I'd rather get Rui Hachimura on my team than Paul George. Am I crazy? I don't want Paul George on my team. That is not that Paul George is the worst player of all time. He is making $58 million. He's making $58 million. He is 36. He's under contract for 2 years, and he is playing bad basketball. He relies on jump shots that he's not hitting. He no longer has the athleticism to be a primary ball defender like he used to be. He no longer has the athleticism to score in the paint. He can only use pull-ups. We traded our primary ball defender, the best perimeter defender in the league. The only people you could come to me and talk to me about being better than Jaylen Brown right now at being a perimeter wing defender is Jaden McDaniels and OG Anunoby. No one else. So we trade Jaylen Brown for Paul George. What can Paul George do? Defend? Not really anymore. Can he shoot occasionally? Can he drive? No. Can he play make? No. How much are you paying him? The same amount that you're paying Jaylen Brown. My conditions for trading Jaylen Brown were I would want to receive someone that is at least either the same age or younger. I would want to receive decent draft capital, and I would want to receive someone that is making less money, because my only concern with Jaylen Brown is that he is making more money than maybe you would want to give to him. Not by a lot, maybe by $7 million. If I'm going to downgrade from Jaylen Brown, I would want to downgrade to $20 million. Not 3. I'm so mad. Not even to mention that we did not only trade Jaylen Brown for Paul George, we traded Jaylen Brown to our rivals who just beat us last year, and we made their roster even better. We did not get, on a team that has Maxey and VJ Edgecombe, we did not get a single player. We got Paul George. John's on the phone. John's going, well, maybe we can reroute Paul George. No, we can't. No one has wanted Paul George in 3 years. No one has wanted Paul George in 3 years. Why would we be able to reroute him? And then I was like, maybe his contract's up. Maybe his contract's up next offseason, and, 2027, loaded class, and we freed up a bunch of money, and now we can go bring in, a big name star next to Tatum. Nope. $58 million. $58 million. Oh, well, you can trade off of him. You know how you can trade off of him? By giving up the 2 first-round picks that you just received to get him. Like, I'm sure someone would take on that salary. Yeah, it would cost you more. So now, say it costs you could get away with 1 first-round pick to move off of Paul George's contract, which I don't think you can. But say you could. Say Chicago's like, hey, we'll take a first. So that means we would have traded Jaylen Brown for a first-round pick and 2 second-round picks. Brad Stevens, everyone in the city loves you until today. Until today. If you do not fix this, you will be the most hated man in Boston. How do you turn from everyone's, who I would put up with Sam Presti as the best GM in the league, to you are now sitting here at the bottom of the totem pole off of 1 move? 1 move. You went from being in the same conversation as Sam Presti to being in the conversation with Nico Harrison in 1 move. Santi Aldama got traded 20 minutes after Jaylen Brown did. Santi Aldama got traded for damn near the same package that Jaylen Brown got traded for. You want to look me in the eye and tell me Santi Aldama is better than Jaylen Brown? We're not saving money. We're not bringing in a better player. Shit, we're not bringing in a good player. A better player. We're not bringing in a good player. We're not bringing a good player. We're getting 2 first-round picks, assuming they're Philadelphia's. That team is going to win an NBA championship. Congratulations, Brad. You traded Jaylen Brown for Paul George in the 32nd, whatever, the 30th overall pick twice. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. I understand. Jaylen Brown, here's his name in all these rumors. Maybe he asked out. Okay, fine. He asked out. You have to trade him. Sure. I understand there's that report that GMs don't value him highly because of analytics. I'm sorry. Analytics, I understand in certain circumstances going with analytics. There's nothing wrong with analytics. But it gets to a point where you see a guy who won finals MVP and locked up prime Luka and say he's the 7th best player on a team. I don't want to watch a Celtics game. I do not want to wear Celtics merch. I do not want to live in the city of Boston right now. You have ruined basketball for me. You have ruined it. I haven't felt this about a trade since Mookie Betts got traded to the Dodgers. And you know what I did with that? I slowly stopped watching baseball. I don't know if this is new owner syndrome or what it is. If it's new owner syndrome, I'm going to hang myself. If this is what we're going to be dealing with for the rest of, I don't even remember this dude's name, for the rest of the time that this guy's in charge of Boston, bro, get him out. I will go to TD Garden and pull you out of the damn front office myself. Get the hell out of my city. I am so beyond distraught over this. I am furious. I'm furious. I don't even have anything positive to say. Everything I've seen that is positive has been pulling on the thinnest string. Oh, we can swap Paul George for something. No, we can't. We can add him in to another superstar trade. What? To get the level of a guy as in Jaylen Brown? Who's available? Kawhi got traded. We're going to trade Paul George for Kevin Durant. We're going to have to add to that. Why not just trade Jaylen Brown for Kevin Durant? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This has been the worst day. The worst day of my life. And it's your fault, Brad. I hate this team. I hate this city. This is ridiculous. I'm never going to wear green again. You have to be kidding me. I'm going home. I'm going to smoke a cigarette and drink every beer in my fridge until I wake up tomorrow. And once I do, I will record a podcast episode and I will maybe not even talk about this because I can't even think about it. I feel like I just got cheated on. You, Brad Stevens.